Yes, motion, thank you.
Okay, it's on.
All right. Welcome, everybody. It's Monday, June 30th. The time is, sorry, let me check the time. The time is 6:04, and I will call this meeting to order. Moving along our agenda, introduction of guests. We've got a full house today. We have Crystal Avalos with us, Ryan Laughlin, and James as well.
What's James? What's your last name, James?
Lawrence?
Lawrence. Thank you. All right. We'll do a roll call. Brittany Barelas, I'm here. Bernadette Fritz here. Melissa Toledo Ontiveros. Here. Thank you. Jessica Montoya. She let us know beforehand that she's going to be absent today. And Charlotte Trujillo.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have a quorum. Next, we'll move to public comment. And I know that we do have a public comment. If you can put it in the chat.
And we had to redo the other,
Oh, it doesn't look like.
so I'm emailing the person right now to go
Okay, great.
look at the website again. Maybe you guys can have public comment like
Okay.
Push it to
as soon
the.
as she gets on yet.
Okay.
So we'll do the approval of today's agenda. So with the only change would be moving the public comment to whatever we have on it.
We also need to change, fix the date to June, the vehicle process station.
I think,
Yeah, that's the hard copy was
Oh,
set
okay.
for the 25th.
oh, that's why, yeah, but I got this one off of the website.
Yeah.
It's fixed
Okay,
on it.
cool.
Fixed on it.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve today's agenda with the only change being the open public comment section.
A motion
Second.
to approve.
Oh.
The agenda with the open public comment.
I'll second. Okay, great. And we'll do a roll call vote for that. Brittany Barras, yes. Bernadette Fritz.
Yes.
Melissa Ontiveros.
Yes.
And Charlotte Trujillo.
Yes.
Okay. Agenda. And still nothing there, so I'm going to move on to the approval of May's minutes. And if everybody had a chance to take a look at those. Is there any discussion?
No, except it was one meeting last time.
Yeah.
They had a lot on the agenda.
So I can make a motion, if everybody's comfortable, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting, which is May 28th, 2025.
And I can second that.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Barreras, yes. Bernadette Fritz.
Yes.
Melissa Ontiveros.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Charlotte Trujillo.
Yes.
Okay, passes unanimously. And still nothing there, okay. Next, we have Justine Beal on for our action items, which is consider approval of the financial statements from the previous months, and then also we have a bar. Are you able to hear us, Justine? Are you ready?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we're ready. We're ready for the financial statements recap.
Okay. So we met with the finance committee last week, and we went over the financial reports in depth. So the reports that you have in front of you are for July 1st through May 31st. Starting with the revenue report, we know what it is. Really not much to report on revenues other than we have an RFR deadline for all expenses up until May 31st for June 6th. So I submitted all RFRs and met that deadline. And then the next deadline they have for the year closeout, all expenses to today are due by July 7th. So I'll start working on those. I'm going to try to submit them by Thursday to PED. So all RFRs will be done before the deadline. As far as expenses, I think we have one last payroll for today, so I will be cleaning up the budget probably tomorrow to make sure it's all good for the audit. But it has started, so they are starting to look at that, but I'll make sure all funds and functions are positive or zero, so we are studying down our federal and state funds. And that, I don't know if you have any other questions on any of the reports, but all is looking good.
I don't, Justine, and I appreciate all the conversation in the finance committee. I know I wasn't able to make it on Monday, but I'll start after. And I know that Al, did ask a number of questions and, you provided a good, healthy, information for us regarding that, and I will, share that with the board. And I have shared it with the board, so I think for me, you know, I can vouch for my conversation with Al and, some of the questions that we came up. We have been collaborating on, looking at pulling backup for just, random items on the list, checks or whatever has gone out, any kind of payments, so, I don't have any questions myself.
I also don't have any questions. I just want to thank you, Justine, for always being super prompt in your responses and getting us, super accurate and information that's easy to understand. And yeah, thank you.
Of course, yes, you're welcome.
And also thank you for getting everything over before the deadline. I think Thursday is the 3rd, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to them before it's actually due. So.
You're welcome, yes.
Melissa or Bernadette, do either one of you guys have anything like you wanted to ask about?
Can we discuss the or guidance?
That is our custodian.
I was looking at this and it said Sprint budget workshop, and I was like, what? What the workshop
Oh,
is for
spring.
Sprint, it's spring,
Spring hasn't been
spring budget workshop.
And I'm just looking at those background check reimbursements, are those for new,
It is volunteers too,
oh, for volunteers, okay.
volunteers and employees. Gotcha.
How fast are we able to get that reimbursement out? Like, is it for the next month or from when they get the, from when they actually get the? Oh. That's what I thought too. All right, if there's no questions, I think, Justine, if you wanted to tell us about the bar?
Can we approve the
Oh,
financial
yeah,
reports
yeah.
before we go to class?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Somebody want to make a
A
motion?
motion to approve the financial statements for our previous months.
Doing audit,
Yes.
and I'll second.
All right, we'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Barreras, yes. Bernadette Fries?
Yes.
Melissa Ontiveros?
Yes.
And Charlotte Trujillo?
Yes.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. That passes. And now we're ready, Justine, if you wanted to tell us about the bar.
Okay. So we have one bar, this is just a transfer bar for the operational fund. This is just to transfer budget between function 2500 and function 3100. I know we had a deficit last year in the food services fund, from 21,000. So what I did to fix that was move expenses from the food services fund to operational to ensure that there's no deficit this year in the food services fund. So that's exactly what this transfer bar is for.
It should be the very last page of the packet.
Actually, not, because there's the.
Yeah, it's all together. So nice.
There it is.
Yep, it is okay. Does anybody have any questions or discussion on the bar? Justine, can you tell us why, it says for the food services, present budget is, there's nothing there, for the food
No,
service?
so, yeah, so what that means is there was no budget and operational for the food services. So I'm moving 40,000 from function 2,500 to the food services to, because I moved that expense in there from the fund 21,000.
That makes sense, thank you. Thank you for explaining that. Pretty clear, I can make a motion, that we approve, the bar ending 00318.
I'll second, for the bar 0038-T.
Do a roll call vote, Bernie Barreras, yes, Bernadette Freaks?
Yes.
Sorry, Melissa Montiveros?
Yes.
I almost called you Jessica, and Charlotte Trujillo.
Yes.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank
And
you.
our public comment on.
Okay, great. So now we'll move back to our public comments. And we have Sonia Villa, if you want to put your comments into the chat, please. Thank you.
Can she hear us there?
See what?
Can she hear us?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So we can say, okay. People wait.
Oh, she's not able to paste it. It says I'm trying to paste my comment. Give me a moment, and I will type it out.
She said, I'd like to remind that as we take over in council, that there are multiple IFRA requests that remain open.
Thank you. That's a good one.
All IFRA requests for emails given.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you, Sonia.
All right. So now we will move,
I'm hoping a new executive
Oh.
director will be made.
with me. Okay. Hey Sonia, if you're able to hear me, if you could just put all of it in one, that way we know that, it's the end.
I'm made aware of the request and can proceed to provide that requested information.
I was typing. Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you, Sonia.
Okay, put it, now that one fixed, okay, got it. Thanks, Sonia, we appreciate it, okay. So now we'll move, down our agenda to our discussion items. We have the trainings for the governing council. I don't know, I didn't see anybody, any of you guys for the conference, but, I did go and it was actually really, helpful. I got 3 out of the 5, for this coming school year. The training's completed. Was anybody else able to make it? Yeah, I mean,
It's just easier.
honestly though, you've been in the charter school world for long enough that, yeah.
I just do it online. I need that asynchronous training. So
I typically do mine online too,
Okay.
but, yeah, I wasn't able to make this one.
Yeah. The trainings is just always on there, just because we've gotten dinged on it, and so we want to like
yes.
continuously remind ourselves. Melissa, were you able to make it to the charter schools conference or no?
No, I was at the one in the Percent Community Summit.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
It's all right. I just wanted to know just kind of like where we were at with that trainings, even though this school year hasn't even started.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say, because this, even though the conference was in this, which is today's last day of this fiscal year, right? The training's
Right.
coming for next year.
Yeah, exactly. So it would have counted, but we've all had ours completed, for a while.
So
So
it's, so
Okay,
it's a
great.
matter of starting on next year, and then in addition, other trainings coming up. I don't know if, then, what is it, charter school, public charter schools,
PCSNM.
PCSNM.
I'll keep an eye out, for those trainings.
PCSNM did one in October, and I believe there's another one that's coming out.
Oh, this is one in June. Yeah. I think that the online trainings have like more, like a bigger umbrella, I guess, of information, and the trainings in person, it's nice to network, but it's just a little bit more focused on one part, so it's, yeah. But, okay, great. So, oh, yeah, just after, so our next, the announcement of our next meeting will be on Wednesday, July 23rd. We'll have our finance committee meeting at 4 p.m. and the regular governing council meeting will follow at 5 p.m. Yeah, so that's it there. Next on our agenda is going into a closed session. So here, I'll say the statement, and then if somebody wants to make a motion to approve that statement. Consider approval of the governing council to enter into closed session as permitted by the Open Meetings Act to discuss limited personnel matters, specifically to consider hiring a head administrator and or interim head administrator.
I will motion to go into executive session.
Yes. I forgot to include who we're gonna have in the closed
yes,
session.
session.
And it's gonna be just the board members.
Okay.
Melissa, actually, I think we'll have to like call you.
Yeah, so Melissa, yeah.
Yeah, if
Oh.
you could mute from there, and then I'll call you when we go into the executive session.
So I will
Okay,
motion,
you can keep your video going, just mute it, and then I'll give you a call.
okay, so if I will motion, to go into executive session with only the board members.
Second?
All right, we'll do a roll call vote, Brittany Butler, yes. Bernadette Fleets?
Yes.
Jessica, I'm sorry, I keep doing that, Melissa Montiveros. And Charlotte Trujillo.
Yes.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, so that passes, so we'll,
We're gonna go to the
yeah,
other.
we're gonna go to the other room.
It's actually upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's that same classroom group.
Yes.
With Austin.
Wipe it down there for you all.
Thanks.
Woo-hoo.
Thanks, baby.
It's germ free. Should be warm. I'll just have to put that
No, I think we're gonna, yeah.
So we'll stay here?
Yeah, he'll stay here, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should have given you a heads up. Yeah, so we have to
You're
discuss
good.
it.
You are good.
Okay, all right.
All is well.
You sit down.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm gonna just lock up.
Sounds good.
I just want your email as well too.
Cool. I was just surprised.
No, I thought that I saw it around 4 o'clock or so. Did you want to pop or something?
Yeah, it'd be, if you'd like to, let's do it.
Hi.
Do we finish without them or what?
Well, yeah, because they're
not
just,
necessary.
they're just, yep. Sweet.
What about later?
I move that we reconvene and consider approval of the following statement. The matters discussed in the closed meeting was limited only to those specified in the motion to enter into the closed meeting.
I will motion to approve coming out of executive session.
And I'll second.
Yes.
All right, we'll do a roll call vote. Hey, Melissa, I just want to make sure that you're back. Okay, great, sorry, thank you. No, you're good, you're good. Okay, we'll do a roll call vote to reconvene. Brittany Barreras, yes. Bernadette Fritz?
Yes.
Melissa Oliveros? And Charlotte Trio.
Yes.
All right. So
We are back in session.
we, what's that? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to listen?
So we discussed offering a contract to, oh, I should not say in front of the camera, to Miss Crystal Avalos. So I'm going to hand this to you, and we can look that over
Okay,
if you like, and then if you have any questions or anything like that.
can I read it?
You can take all the time you want to read it.
Please do.
And yeah, please do. And, yeah, we, are excited to offer you the contract to be the next executive director for South Valley. We really enjoyed, talking to you and listening to you and hearing your story. And it's okay, we're all had crazy stories. But yes, so please, I know you want to read it, so I'll stop talking to
Okay.
you.
And if I have questions, I can just like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
We're super excited for this, sorry.
I am.
Now I'll let you.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that.
Focus. Okay, that's amazing.
Herself.
Does he see himself?
Yes.
Should.
You'll pay for my insurance?
So what was it?
And that was actually a question that I was going to ask, is if that's a potential possibility for, to cover my health insurance.
Let me see this, it is, but I don't know if it comes out of this one.
You mean like
I spoke to
100%?
I spoke to a couple of other charter school leaders of the group, and I just thought I'd ask.
Well, I mean, it's worth asking. I think we would have to confer with the business manager to make sure, what the budget looks like. I don't know what that means for the rest of the employees. You know what I mean? If that's something that we do in our policy at this point, or what that would look like.
It's
would have to
something that
get
comes
some
up
kind
in the finance committee,
Yeah.
that expense. And it says it pays the school's portion of the premium for coverage.
Yeah,
for
just the
medical,
school's
dental,
portion, it doesn't pay
Yeah.
100%.
vision, and,
There are some schools
Mine does.
who pay 100%.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
really.
I think we're the only,
How many staff do you have?
30,
It's for everyone?
they pay everybody 100%.
And I think that's a great perk. I think that's something that,
Yeah,
Crystal, if we don't have in place now, that may be something we should
Yeah.
look at.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really, I didn't realize it. I just scroll along and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm still not getting my insurance taken out because I'm still getting it taken out of my meal. And
Wow.
then one day I stumbled upon it. She's like, no, you can get 100%.
That's a great perk.
It really is.
We don't have a fix. That would be a really good way to take care of it.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, no, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Thank you, Bernadette, for bringing it up.
Sure.
At my school.
We don't work on Mondays.
Yeah, that's true, that
Yeah.
too. The quality of life is really.
They're really big on
focus.
like wellness and
Yeah.
like staff wellness.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself, you get an hour.
I feel like it's an.
Should I?
Little block the candles kind of. What? I love this. I love this.
From original
Thank you,
founder.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm so excited about this. I think that,
Yes.
Gosh,
I think that it's, I mean, just your excitement for our school makes me more excited for you to be in this.
Yes.
I will take care. I will take care of this.
There's some
I
deep
know
roots
that.
in this school.
Yeah.
Like us
Yeah.
on the board.
Yeah.
And just for the community too, you know, like the South Valley is it's such a like special place.
I mean, that's where I started my teaching, so I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And that's where our school started. you
I
know?
know, what a full circle to
Yeah.
have
Oh my
Ariana as an interview.
I
Person.
cried when I left. I was like, if I don't get this job, at least I ran into a student,
Yeah.
because I got, so that first year at Pajarito, I was short term, and they didn't tell me that. So they said that I was on grant. I was on a grant, so they
wow.
was a portion of that to pay for me. That's why I had a very small classroom. All the first grade teachers did, and so I was cut. And then I just never had an opportunity to ever, like, there was never an opportunity to
Go back and
go
say
back or say
bye.
bye to kids or anything
Oh,
like that.
sad.
So, yeah, but that was a very beautiful, beautiful moment. You know, and the fact that she remembered, like, even just a
Well, she
song.
saw
Right
you.
away, she said,
She
yeah,
said,
first
that
grade
was my
teacher.
first grade teacher.
Yeah,
Melissa,
no,
just to let you know, in the last interview, the last round, one of our former students and a current student, her brother and their mother sat in on the interview, and the former student saw Crystal when she walked in and said, that was my first grade teacher.
Yeah, and she just graduated high school, so
Yeah.
just like, oh, you know.
It was awesome.
What was even more awesome was that Crystal actually recognized the student who was 5 or 6, right, in first grade. Like,
Yeah.
wild that you remembered those students. I think it said a lot. And, yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was awesome. It was a nice full circle.
And Melissa, I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, I look forward to meeting you too. And getting to hear your questions and stuff about you. But yeah, the new powers are all here for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have talked a lot about figuring out, sitting with you in the next week too, and figuring out a good support structure for you, and see, like, talking to you and hearing you about what you feel you need, and then us figuring out how to do that.
Yeah, whatever the need is, we'll figure it out. We're here to support you. And yeah, and
There's also people you can contact with that are like mentors.
Oh,
Right.
Or
Yes.
pretty, like, that have retired from the charter school world, and now they're contracting, so we have meetings with them. So maybe it's up to you.
okay.
And then we'll make sure that Waiver kind of sits that transition, time with you, getting everything rolled over into your name and making sure you're up to speed with all the head and charter school vision stuff that's coming up. I have a feeling like this time of the year, if the budget's done, the title, all the applications are probably already done and submitted, so the busier time is usually like January to May. So we might be good just looking forward now and kind of reviewing what he submitted and, and what everything he in the applications that he did, and then how to move forward with that.
Ready for the audit, should be ready to go. We have a strong business manager that you'll have a close relationship with, and she's really good at getting everything together. So
What are
she's
your, what are the contract dates? When is her first day?
Tomorrow.
awesome. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your first day.
Your signature.
I have I was like, I just have an eye appointment.
You're okay.
Okay.
You're fine. I'd like to set up a time for you to meet with Mona,
Yeah.
the registrar. She's kind of like your, probably your right hand man and understanding things going on.
Okay.
And how things are working. So as soon as you want to, she's already texting me, like, when am I gonna be here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's great, she's been with our school for,
For a
she's
long
one
time.
of the, like, I'm telling you, like, this school like runs deep in the community, and she's been there forever, like, at least since it opened, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, almost.
Almost.
Yeah, she came like, I don't know.
When you guys came for this building, right?
Well,
Was
she was
it?
there before.
No,
She was at the old
I
building.
think she might have came like in year 2 or something like that.
I
No,
was
that
here
was
too.
Mona.
Oh, that was not a year.
Year 2
No,
was
you,
Mona.
Nora wasn't there when I was there. I was at year 2, and we had Priscilla.
Yeah, but Nora was there as a nurse assistant. She wasn't she
I
wasn't
think
the,
it's the year after I left.
oh, maybe so.
I was at year 2.
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
And I didn't, remember I had Miss Nora's nephew,
Julio,
Julio.
he's in Washington DC.
Yeah.
I know, it's doing great stuff.
Welcome.
I'm sorry.
No, no.
Can I get your phone numbers as
Yes,
well?
yes,
I
yes.
have
I
Brittany's
think
phone
you
number.
can, just so that,
Can you start a chat?
Yes, I
Actually,
can.
text me.
yes,
Oh,
that's a
really?
very
Yeah.
good.
Actually, I don't know if we can.
But also, I think that, this is the last thing on our
Separate one.
agenda, so I think we can go ahead and stop the live stream. Let me just double check.
Oh, is there a director's report or no? I don't think so.
Oh, it's not on the agenda, right? Nope.
It's not on the
So,
agenda.
that's it. So the time is, sorry, look at my phone over here. The time is 6:58, and this meeting is adjourned. Let me stop the stream here.